Every 2 years, tens of thousands of people descend onto South Australia's Copper Coast to celebrate the world's largest Cornish festival, the Kernewek Lowender, meaning Cornish happiness. The quirky 7-day event enlivens the region, with the people of Kadina, Moonta and Wallaroo donning traditional costumes and performing traditional Cornish pastimes. Although normally topped with tomato sauce, the iconic Cornish pasty is also a source of competition, with many trying their hand to make the best in the region. The Kernewek Lowender celebrates how the people of Cornwall from Britain's southwest coast settled in the Copper Coast region of Yorke Peninsula in the 1800s. In 2013, the Kernewek Lowender celebrates its 40th anniversary, and organisers look to the festival's roots to celebrate the milestone.
So we really have gone back to basics, which is what the first festival was about, because it was only a new festival, had very little money either. So we were able to use that this time round, what they did 40 years ago.
The original festival in 1973 had a helping hand from the former South Australian Premier, Don Dunstan.
There was a delegation of businessmen that came to him from the Yorke Peninsula, and things were pretty bad at that time. And so he came up with the idea of a Cornish cultural festival and gave them a small grant, $1,000. And it was amazing. Apparently 20,000 people turned up, and it was way beyond anybody's expectations, and it's been a tradition ever since.
That tradition has also turned into a much needed money spinner for the region. A 2011 survey found the average person spends $195 at the festival. With at least 30,000 people estimated to have attended this year, that's close to a $6 million injection for the local economy.
That we were able to get the area alive through cultural tourism, and that's gone on. People have upgraded the facilities. We've got our town halls that have been done up and restored because the festival's used every 2 years. There is that modernisation.
And as people gathered to celebrate the times of old, there's talk about further protecting the region's heritage.
We've actually sought World Heritage listing for the Cornish mining site here in the Copper Coast. It'll be a transnational listing because there are other Cornish settlements around the world, and so the national government is promoting that, and we're cooperating with the UK government around this.
And while the physical sites have already been protected under state heritage laws, the festival provides a way of keeping Cornish culture alive, like music and dance, as well as other more physical arts, such as Cornish wrestling, which has been on the verge of extinction. It's a festival to ensure the past isn't forgotten and passed on to future generations.